Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Kristin Hildabrand, Warren County Extension Agent for Horticulture. Good morning, Kristin.
Good morning, Joanna.
Now, Kristin, you have this whole place smelling
Good.
amazing.
Yes.
And so, but we're going to talk a little bit about microgreens. We talked a little bit about the other day about what they are, and they're such a nutrient-dense food, but it's also fun.
Yeah, it really is. And when you start kind of looking at all the different microgreens that you can grow, there's a lot of different colors, the flavors, there's a lot of different flavors. So it's just a lot of fun. And once you grow it, I feel like the fun part is getting to experiment with all the ways that you can use it too. So I want to mention some of the microgreens that we have on the set just because we've got a little mixture here that we're going to play with as we kind of use it on our food today. So we've actually got a couple of different kinds, 4 types. We've got broccoli microgreens. So that's this one up here.
Okay.
And then we've also got kale, which you can't really see a whole lot of difference there, but you really can tell over there on the far right in the front, the kohlrabi. And that one's almost got a purple stem to it after it germinates. And then right there we have a spicy mix. So with the microgreens, it's really, when you get ready to eat it, it's almost like you want to kind of experiment with how much that fits your palate, because some of them may be a little bit more sweet, some of them may be a little bit more savory, and others can be even a little spicy. So whenever you're using it in your food, kind of experiment with that first. Now, we talked about a little bit, I do want to mention it again, that it's real small, so the flavor is going to be a little bit more intense compared to the mature form. So that's why you probably don't need as much, but depending on what your palate can take, it depends on what you enjoy.
Yeah, because some people might like the bold flavor and might like a whole microgreen salad.
Yeah.
But others might just want it as a garnish just to add and kick up the flavor a little bit.
Exactly. So what we've done is we've kind of taken a little bit of all of those types and put it into a little bowl here.
So explain to me, Kristin, how to harvest this.
Yeah, so whenever you're harvesting, you really do need to have a sharp pair of scissors. Make sure they're sharp. Make sure that they're clean. Don't use it for something else that you use in the kitchen. Just have a separate pair for your microgreens. But what you want to do is you want to kind of just basically cut it right above the soil line. So basically what you're doing is the stem and then the cotyledon with the true leaves. And whenever you get ready to use it, I would just recommend that you harvest it as you get ready to use it, because sometimes when you go to the fridge with it, it doesn't last as long, especially after you wash your microgreens.
So leave it like this until you're ready to use it and just clip off what you're going to use.
Exactly.
Okay.
So make sure that you do that right before.
And that's what you've done here, right?
Yes. A lot of times when you go into high-end restaurants, a lot of the chefs will put it as a garnish. So we've got a tomato soup, so that way you can see all the different microgreens that we have. And if you want to mix it up a little bit, you can do that too. But basically, you can just kind of sprinkle it on, and you can see how that really took it up a little bit there for flavor. So that's a great way and a real common way to use microgreens. So microgreens also make a nice complement to any kind of salad. So, and you can even use it with wraps too. But we've just got a basic ham and cheese sandwich on wheat bread. So you can use any kind of condiment that you want to. We just happen to complement it with a little bit of mustard, but you can use anything that you want.
Mayonnaise, avocado, anything like that.
Yeah. So on top of that, you would just sprinkle just a little bit there. And then what you would do is, once you kind of get it the way you want it, then you can actually just place it over on top of your sandwich.
Okay.
So, bing. And then we're going to garnish just a little bit with a grape, and then we've got our pickle there too. Now, if you've got kids at home, if you do, then you can never go wrong with pizza. So pizza is a great way to also add microgreens to it. So we've taken just a real meaty type pizza. I think this is a 3-meat pizza. So what you want to do here is you're just going to, after you get it out of the oven, you're just going to top it with a little bit of those microgreens. And like I said, depending on what your taste buds prefer, you can, add a little bit more, add a little bit less. But this is a great way, again, to take in a lot of nutrition.
Absolutely. The obvious way would be in a salad.
Yes.
And a lot of people use this, like, just add it to their smoothies.
Yes.
Because if you add it, you really can't taste or have the texture of the microgreen, but you have all that nutrition.
I see a lot of times people will use it in their omelets, so that's a great way to add that in to your cooking dish that way. A lot of times people will refer to microgreens as vegetable confetti, so it's just a lot of fun, and it's a great way to kick up the flavor.
All right, Kristin, well, appreciate the information. And if you have questions or need some more inspiration on how to use microgreens, make sure to contact your local extension office.